Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I was trying to get the fireworks just right. Just right. Still working on the fireworks. So, once again, good morning. I'm Sekou Wrights. I am the host of the Be Your Own Hero show. Hero is an acronym, it means helping everyone reach optimism. Get my fire out the way. Helping everyone reach optimism. All right? All right, so helping everyone reach optimism. Um, I wanted to say a quick thing. First of all, Les Brown and Project Love Strong. I wanted to say those right off the bat, because I couldn't remember them yesterday, and I think it's because when I get excited or nervous about the show, I think I get nervous in my head and then I forget names of popular people. So anyway, I wanted to point those people out. I was talking about Les Brown and I was talking about Project Love Strong. So let me just shout them out real quick. So Les Brown was a person I was explaining that I opened for recently. Les Brown. Matter of fact, I can show it to you in a second. So Les Brown was one of the people that I opened for as part of Dream Leapers, which was created by Harriet Cole. And so it was a great, wonderful time, and yeah, it was a great experience. And I also added that experience to my website. So now my website not only has the fact that I opened for Les Brown, but has the actual piece, the actual spoken word piece that I gave right there on the website. So I'll show you that in a second. Right after I tell you this, Project Love Strong, Project Love Strong, Project Love Strong. I want to keep saying the name so I can make it a part of your memory and mine, because they are such a dynamic force. And by the way, you saw them in the intro. In the intro, you saw her being Jay, the founder of Project Love Strong. You saw her compiling things to give to the unhoused community, and so she's really done a lot of really great things for the unhoused community. And so I am so happy to be sharing with them, right? Because my goal is to keep working with the unhoused community. I got involved with the unhoused community through First Baptist Church, Capitol Hill, and a number of different things. But I want to continue giving to the unhoused community through various ways. So I just want to double down on this because I kind of messed it up a little bit yesterday. But on my website, you will see that you have now space for you to buy a hero hoodie. The hero hoodie with the crown on it. The crown here instead of the diamonds here. Diamonds is, for me, it's personal. It has to do with me and my body. I'll save it right there for now. Me and my body. And the one that has the crown is the original one that you will buy, and you're paying for two for the price of one. You pay for two, and you'll get one sent to you, and I'll automatically keep the other one, and I'll give it to somebody like Project Love Strong. Okay? Okay, so I hope all that was clear. Let me just show you the website that I'm showing you. Okay, so this is a full screen of my website. So there's me, and you'll see that at the beginning there's this quote that Les Brown blessed blessed us all with the emphasis of speaking. Like when he first came on, this is what he said. He said all these things that were great about me, and this is a photo from class at Fisk University. I was teaching a class at Fisk University, and if you scroll down, I can scroll down a little bit. Here is the actual feeding of me opening for Les Brown. So you can just click it right here. Just click the red dot in the middle, and that'll play for you. So that's it. That's it. So let me get out of this if I can. If I can stop sharing. All right, there we go. Okay. So that's where we are, and I just want to shout out those people in the beginning first of all. Okay, so now all that said, let's talk about dice. Let's talk about dice. Now I'm excited about the dice because I've been rolling dice every day for about a week, and every day it's gone up sequentially. The first day was one. The first day was two. First day was three. So I'm really excited to see this one. I'm really hoping that we'll get a four, because that would be awesome and amazing. So here we go. Let's go. Come on, four. Come on, four. Three. Three. All right. Three is the number. Three is the number. Three is the number. All right. But still pretty fun. So remember, the dice is a challenge that I've created. I call it Dice Roll Challenge. And the Dice Roll Challenge is about saving money and investing that money. Saving money and investing that money. Because let me do my reminder now. If you only spend money, you'll stay poor. If you only save money, you'll stay middle class. If you want to become wealthy, you must invest. All right. So what happens is we spend money on things, right? We get money in from whatever source we have, and we spend money on whatever, right? And that's the spending money. Or we get into the habit of saving money. That keeps us middle class. But if you really want to become wealthy, you've got to invest. All right. So the Dice Roll Challenge is about that for most of us. It's a small, interesting way I've developed for us to move small amounts of money from where they are over to where they can serve us better, right? So what you can do is use the money. The number was three for today. Transfer that money away from wherever you typically have your money. Move it to a separate account. And then if you're someone who needs to move the money fast, move the mass quickly in order to get it outside of your spending hands, because you don't want to be thinking about that money as a last ditch effort. Like, oh, I still got that money I can use. No, you don't want that. You want to set aside that money and let it go. Like, let it go. Once you've transferred the money, you don't want to think about that money as accessible anymore. You want to think about it as gone, right? And then once you move the money into a brokerage account, you've got to decide what to do with it. Now that becomes a bit more of a conversation. But right now, I want you to focus on moving the money. And if the Dice Roll Challenge is not working for you, maybe you need to be a person that just pays yourself first when you get paid. So when you get paid from whatever it is that you do, when you get paid, you take a small piece of money and you put that money aside. And you have to do this religiously. So, I mean, you've got to find an amount that works for you, but you've got to move that money aside religiously, because I'm telling you, I can't emphasize this enough. Like, these small amounts seem like, oh, it's too small. It's too small to be dealing with. But this $3 added to yesterday's $3, added to the next day's $2. Like it adds up quickly. It adds up quickly. Matter of fact, Rev Mel spent I shouldn't even say it that way. She had acquired enough money to buy a full share of I think it was Tesla. I think it was Tesla, but it was like nothing because she had already acquired the money for it by using this method, by using the dice roll challenge method. And the time at the time, the price of Tesla was like $800 per share. $800 per share. And she just had it because of the twos and fews. Just put the twos and fews in there because the twos and fews will add up. They will add up. And the more you have, the more you can do something with later. All right? Okay. All right. So that's that. Let's see what else we want to talk about. Oh, Aristotle Investments. Aristotle Investments. Okay, so Aristotle Investments, I just discovered yesterday, and they were on a show called Earn Your Leisure. I'm sure you've heard of Earn Your Leisure, but if not, I'll mention them in a second. But Aristotle Investments is a young black man. I mean, super young. I mean, he's in his 20s, I think, and he made a killing as an investor through working as a soldier. Yeah, as a soldier. Like he was doing things as a soldier, like he was cutting hair and he was doing other things, and he ultimately got to the place where he figured out that he needed to be investing. And this is the same thing that I just said. If you only spend, you'll stay poor. If you only save, you'll stay middle class. If you want to get wealthy, you must invest. You must invest. You must invest. So he figured this out on his own quickly. Right? And so he started studying how to invest. And he discovered all these different ways. And now he's like gives advice out to people who are trying to learn how to invest. It's like a complete 180, just complete 180 from where he was headed, towards, becoming a warrior, let's say, to becoming someone who is giving out love and understanding about money and about wealth. All right, so anyway, that said, I want to highlight one thing that he said that really struck with me. Ready for this? He described dividend stocks as a high-powered savings account. Okay? He described dividend stocks as a high-powered savings account. Right? Now, that's really important because many of us don't know what dividend stocks is. We don't really understand what that really means. But his explanation makes it make sense in a very tangible way. So you've got all these stocks and all of them offer dividends, right? So AT&T, for example, is a big known one. That's the letter is just T, letters T for the stock exchange. And you know that they will pay you a certain amount of money per share that you buy, right? So no matter what the stock is doing, if it's up or if it's down, they're still going to pay you their dividend. They're still going to pay you. Like that's an important thing to consider. So you can have a stock that's down and they're still going to pay you the dividends. So that's really important. So anyway, what he's saying here is that because your dividend paying stock is going to continue paying you, then you've got a supercharged credit account. It's like a credit card with kicks. You know what I mean? It's because it's going to keep on kicking you X amount of their dividend, whatever the dividend happens to be, is going to keep giving to you. So uh, they're they're going to give you the dividend like every 3 months or so. So every 3 months or so, you'll look in and you'll see that your money is stacking itself. It's stacking itself. So imagine that as a um, what a bank is supposed to tell you. So a bank will often say, "Oh, you want to get this checkings account. You want to open this savings account. You're going to get so much. So you get X amount." And usually the percentage is like what? It's like less than a percentage point for a year. Like you could keep that same account for a year and you get, I don't know, a couple cents. Meanwhile, that same amount of money, if you invest it in the stock market, you will have gotten, the dividend 4 times because they're paying you 4 times per month. I mean, you know what I mean, 4 times per month, right? So what I'm saying is you're going to get that kick out all 4 times in a year. And so it is exactly what he said. It's what do you call it? He called it a high-powered savings account. High-powered savings account. And if you hold on to the money, you're able to hold on to it, the more money you can make. Like if you hold on to AT&T, let's say, for more than multiple years, you can still get paid money. You can still get paid money for all those times that you have for the stock. And the thing that really bugged me out is there's no there's no like vetting for you, for me. We can just buy stock today. We could do it today. We could buy AT&T stock today. Now be clear. I'm not advising you to buy AT&T stock today without doing the research, without doing your studying, without understanding what you're getting yourself into. But my point is that anyone can buy AT&T stock today and get their their what's it called, dividend, get their dividend kick out immediately. Amazing. Amazing. All right, so that said, I want to tell you a little bit about Earn Your Leisure. Earn Your Leisure is a group of black men, well, just two black men who have turned the investment strategy world upside down. Like they've really just turned turned uh, turned so many things have turned for them in terms of the stock market, in terms of everything. Like what they do is they interview people who are successful, black people. They interview black people who are successful in other areas. So like this, like they're interviewing Aristotle Investments, right? Because he's been successful, and they want to find out what he's been like for other people. So that's what they do. And if Earn Your Leisure, they say that they are revolutionizing the future of online financial learning. Earn Your Leisure, we are revolutionizing the future of online financial learning. So the idea being, you come to them first to find out about all these other ways of earning money. So it's kind of like a holding house. You go and find out more about the way that you want to make money, and then find out that main person and find the interview, and then find out more. So they've done some great work. Okay, all right. So let's move on to section two. Section two. I just wanted to say a couple things. Oh, I'm calling it hero. I don't know, I don't know, hero challenge something like that. Hero challenge movement. Hero challenge movement. We'll go with that. All right. So a couple of things I want to share with you about. I want to keep going with the pain. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep going with the pain, but I'm going to keep going with it because I got a friend gave me a call last night, and he hadn't even seen the show. he hadn't even seen yesterday's show, but he was talking to me about how when he had to had to undergo some life changes the way I'm going through them now. Like for those of you who don't know, I'm recovering from a stroke, which is why it's harder for me to do the words and the synchronicities and all the things, right? But I'm working at it. So he said that friends of his would actually, tell him they couldn't hang out with him anymore. I was like, wow, that's a higher level than I went to when I spoke about this yesterday. But he said that people don't understand how it affects them. Like people think that everything's fine until something like this happens to them. Someone close to them happens to them and they don't know how to deal with it. And so that was a really strong meeting for me and my friend to be talking about that. And so in terms of pain, like, yeah, there will be times, I just have to accept that there will be times that there will be people that don't know how to understand me yet. And people that think that because I speak so slowly and I speak weirdly, that my level of understanding is exactly the same. There is a difference. There is a difference. There is a difference in how I communicate and how much I understand. So how much I understand is up here, even though how I communicate is down here. And so it's really taking a lot of people to get that. It's taking a lot of people to get that. But all I can do is keep trying. And doing this show every day this week has been has been quite a challenge, and it's brought me so much joy in other things. This quick sidebar. It's brought me so many other things in terms of what I've had to get ready for. Like I've found, like I've decided to do the show, but so many other things have happened because I'm doing the show. Like I got up twice this morning, yesterday and today, and did my run before the show. Before the show. Like I don't know if you know this, but I've been running, midday, mid morning, late times. But knowing that I had the show on me made me get up earlier and run earlier. And I was like, wow, that's really incredible. This morning I even got time to take a shower before the show. Like, wow, like the fact that I've been able to I don't know what to call it, but to have everything shift. Everything is shifting for me in terms of being ready for the show. Even in terms of me watching the part about Aristotle investments last night. Because that's important information for me to know and important information for me to share. Okay, so that was a bit my sidebar. Okay, so back to my hero announcements. So that's Pain. Speaking, the speaking, the speaking, mm, 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 the speaking registration tags. You just saw me show them to you on my website. So check those out, and you can see the speech that I gave opening for Les Brown. All right, so check that out. Let's see. Hero. I mentioned already that the Hero shirt, the Hero hoodie is back. You'll be buying 2 hoodies, so it'll be expensive. But remember, 1 hoodie goes to you and 1 hoodie goes off to it comes to me, and I will send it to the nonprofits like Project Love Strong, and people that I know are getting the physical items to those people that need them. All right. So please check that out. That's on the website as well. And all right, I think I think that's it. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Thanks a lot for overcoming overcoming blessings. I appreciate you. And I think that's it. So let me just remind people that I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not also not a physical advisor. Like I am sharing with you what I'm learning about running and what I'm learning about money. And I'm so happy that I found you guys, that you have been so interested in what I've been learning about. And so I appreciate you being here with me. All right. So that said, keep doing, keep doing. Let me get there. Let me get there. Keep doing. Um, keep doing. Be your own hero. Be your own hero. And remember that now is better than perfect. And I mean that in terms of everything. In terms of everything. In terms of everything. Now is better than perfect. All right. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be live two more days. 2 more days. All right. Take care.